Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Pepe becomes the latest member of the 300 club, another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Pelé, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Now it's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. O'Shea. Oh, such a clever touch. Driven in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The Netherlands are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And he welcomes it in. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Maldini.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Jordan Henderson. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ibrahimovic. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Dembele, looking for options for movement. Thuram. He's picked his way through. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Hullet. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ibrahimovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Zola.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
You felt it was coming. Dembele! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Casabia have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
That has not gone well. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dembele is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Zola. Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira wins the duel this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. The Netherlands leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more...
And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, it's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. And this is Messi. Oh, good climb! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Pelé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And here's Messi. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Dembele. And here's Cruyff. And he's chosen to go back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good strength. And he was quick to react, and that has left him in a heap. And this is Hullet. Cruyff is onto this. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Well, there's a probing ball. Oh, can he get onto this? That is ended up in no man's land. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And this is Cruyff. Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Mbappe. Pele has it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Henderson. Passes short and sharp. And this is Iniesta. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Dembele. And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's a good ball out wide. No way through. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. And this is Puskas. Shoots! And somehow he kept it out.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Maldini attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could be danger here. And he's on his own! Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! And he hits the net! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
The Netherlands are at the peak of their powers. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Things already rolling.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Rivaldo purring through the gears. That's put paid to the danger. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Del Piero. This is a promising build-up. Here, Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Zola. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. They get a throw in. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aimed beyond. Decent chance! The Netherlands yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Cruyff. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked it. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. And he's in on goal. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Del Piero. Oh, good ball. And a chance! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Corinthians have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. No, that's been intercepted. He's given the time to pick a pass. Messi ventures forward.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's the keeper's ball. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. Xavi. Rivaldo. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Zola. And they can counter here.
The Netherlands truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is... Goes for a shot! Goal! The Netherlands are level. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Pele. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! Superb goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. The Netherlands have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
The Netherlands leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. The second half is up and running. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Vieira. Strokes it back. Picked out brilliantly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Pele. He's in a great position here. Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for the run. Pull it. He's found the way through. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. The Netherlands go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Just eases him off the ball. Rivaldo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
And Sola! He lifts the roof! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Lovely, now then. Sola! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
As if three weren't enough. It's Rivaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Sola. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
"75 minutes played. He's got away. This is Dembele. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Deco going forward. Maldini looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Dembele. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Dembele finds himself offside. Could be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. Sola. Oh, well played. Kept ball and dealt with it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rivaldo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
No luck with that dink over the top.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Vieira. Oh, it's Dembele. A heavy challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Zola, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands definitely impressing me here, especially the way...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Great chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. There will be a throw-in. And it's Totti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Drogba. Messi. He is always looking to break lines. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's crossed into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. Bellingham. Bullet, given the lift of his goal. He has found the way through. He's looking wide. And the ball's gone astray. And that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Solar. Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Drogba. Spread out to the left. Looking for the run. Vieira. Zola. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass has been well intercepted. Thuram. 30 minutes gone. Pelé, who does have an assist to his name. Solar. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. Pepe. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Driving forward. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Schmeichel clears. It's a throw-in.
The Netherlands can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Bellingham. Shot could be on. Bellingham gets his head on it! Oh, it rattles the bar! Decent chance! Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now it's Inzaghi. They're urging him to shoot. Ah, such a clever touch. Filippo Inzaghi plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Pele. Could be danger here. He's found the way through. Well read, and the danger is... So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. The Netherlands coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
The Netherlands with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. We're on the move again.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Timber. And a header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Hullet. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Gerrard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely feet. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Drogba. And this is Messi. Pinches it off him. Now the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Henderson has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on
Camisa
both
18,
benches.
Camisa 6, camisa 21, camisa 14.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ronaldinho making good progress. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho's delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Oh, shooting chance! Totti, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Hullet. It's a pretty loose pass. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's picked it up out wide. Great vision. That is great defending, so alert. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Nedved. Nedved. He's had it taken off him. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Camisa 7 sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 3.
Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Ronaldinho. I think we're just about done here. Kimmich. Now Timber. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This is Dembele. Timber short changes him with that pass. And he's had a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Pete.
And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. While there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo-Química Arena. We are just getting started. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. shot could be on. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. And that is headed for the middle. And a header! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Pele. Oh, good climb. It's a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira touches it back. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Messi. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Deftly away. Vieira. Zola. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. Header! Goal by Leverkusen! And they've got their lead back. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Bayer Leverkusen with the lead. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So again, great chance! And he's done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ibrahimovic. Messi. That has not gone well.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Bullet. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Pelé, now it's Messi. Good take, shoots! And he's quick to get rid. And that brings the first half to a close. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi. He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he's real chance! And no mistake. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé, and the shot! He's delivered all right! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
The Netherlands have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thuram. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Neymar. And it's Hullet. And he is down. And Hullet! Will Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Substituição no time do Bayer Leverkusen.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 19.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ronaldinho. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position. And the finish! And it's been hooked away. Makaleli. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Makaleli. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Now Kaká. Out towards the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kaká's cross. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Vieira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos.
Bayer Leverkusen really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now this could be a chance. Kaká.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kaká. He has found the way through. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he was quick to react. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Cruyff. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Nedved. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Cruyff.
Teremos 3 minutos
To
de
stoppage time,
acréscimo.
whistle due any moment. Can he get onto this? And he's there to make the challenge. That has been knocked clear. Nedved. Kaká. And here's Hullet. And that is that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
And it's Pirlo. He's having a hit! Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pirlo. Pull it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 9.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Bale, who is really short on confidence. Oh, well played. Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Zola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hullet is flagged offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Sola. Sola! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved. Nedved, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Hullet. Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zola. Looking for the run, and this is Hullet. Hullet, and he's gone backward here. Shoots! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Hullet. Bale. This is a promising build-up. That has been slung wide. Marcelo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision, Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly. And pull it! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Pirlo. De Rossi. Oh, good spread. Cafu. Bale! And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
A quick reminder today that
So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really...
It's Nedved! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Marcelo. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zola. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zola spots it and intercepts. Opts for safety. And it's Hullet. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Cafu. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zola. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, facing up to his adversary. This great chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's having a go! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Bale. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Gullit. Number 30, Messi. Number
Neymar.
10, Pele.
The Netherlands are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 11, Dembele.
The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. Dembele, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Neymar. Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafael Leao. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's destined for the flank. Yeah, proves too strong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rafael Leao.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Bellingham. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's managed to get free.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 15.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 25. Toda.
And that's been one straight back.
Field, number 16. Rodri. Number 7. Nedved.
That's a throw. De Rossi. Ibrahimovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. De Rossi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The Netherlands, moments now away from seeing this one out. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Cafu. Gerrard. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Marcelo. Neymar. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, important interception. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Norway.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think...
He's having a pop! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Lam. Crosses it in. Chance, surely! Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Norway are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. The Netherlands are already 2 behind. Awful start. Now he's off and running. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that is one way to stop him.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lam. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They short if... There's the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Zola. Driving forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement.
It's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. Ambitious ball here. This might spell danger. He's having a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Ferdinand can get it clear. Now, can they get him away? Norway with another chance from a corner. Norway have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. That's Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Norway have the chance to go the other way. The Netherlands making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around, aimed beyond the defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. The Netherlands are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Pelé. Good driving run. Space for him to turn and look.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's Bellingham. He's got a goal! They're back within reach!
Pullet at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So could they be onto something here? Now it's Messi. And Messi!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There will be 3 minutes
Messi.
time.
And that has left him in a heap.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pullet takes a shot! Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Messi, and smartly reclaimed. Played into space out wide. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution.
And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Tries a measured ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The Netherlands come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi. It's out for a goal kick. Varane makes the interception. And he welcomes it in. Good read, needed to be. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Stood up well to him there. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the...
Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Right back in the game. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bellingham.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Messi, looking for the run. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids gets it clear. And that's been won straight back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through?
That's going in strongly.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Gullit.
And it's
Number
Lam.
10, Pele. Number 30, Messi. Number 15.
And here's a real chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Dembele! Tries to get it clear.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Zola. For Varane. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Roberto Carlos, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And he's been shifted off it. Zola. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kaka. Zola. Oh, that's superb. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's Kaka. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nedved. Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Collar. And it's Kaka. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. The Netherlands were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Netherlands against Brazil.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Pelé. Bellingham. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Seja. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. The Netherlands are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And they've switched it over to the other side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's gone loose. Bellingham. And this is Pelé, and this is Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Maldini making good progress. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Cruyff did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Hullet. Played out wide. Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Zola. Now it's Pelé. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff. Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Chance, surely! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's been won straight back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, the Netherlands! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now, this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2-up. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Seedorf cannot be beaten that. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
The Netherlands sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Away we go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi makes a dash for it. And he welcomes it in. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The Netherlands find a position of real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's stuck it away! They are playing them off the park. And he's only too grateful to... And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And that gets things running.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Short changes him with that pass. Pelé. Stood up well to him there.
And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
And here's Pirlo.
And it's Totti.
Oh, shoot, it's Pelé!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive...
Chance!
Now there's the clearance. Totti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Quarter of an hour played. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Pelé, and this is Totti. Oh, good read. Thuram. Pelé. Oh, easy pickings there. He's picked his way through. Messi! And they've got rid. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Pirlo
Could move up a gear here.
and Mateus just eases him off the ball. Zola. Zola gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mateus. So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. Vieira. Zola. Driving through.
And Zola! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Cruyff.
Pelé!
Zola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. That's good running with the ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Strong running down that left flank. Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. The Netherlands really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Pelé. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Hullet. Pirlo. And it's Totti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. The Netherlands just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
The Netherlands just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Zola. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pepe. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And here's Messi. Bellingham, he has a look up. Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
The net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
Coming on the field is...
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Hullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Played back. Edmilson. This is a promising build-up. Tries a shot! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Zola going forward. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cannavaro. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
So we have movement on both benches.
Right. Number 15, Pirlo. Number 18, Pele. Coming on the field, number 6, Raul. Number 9.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. It's Kimmich. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
The Netherlands can consider themselves just about safe now.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola. Edmilson.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Nicely spread. He's found some space. Cannavaro. Koeman.
There will be 3 minutes at
And
a
it's
time.
Kimmich. Nicely shaped ball. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And now they can clear their lines. It's a pretty loose pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. Ronaldinho, rapid and takes a shot. Oh, it's a thumping hit. So that's it. It is all over. The Netherlands can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display
Please take
of
this
poise,
opportunity to pay a
potency
visit to our
and
official
proficiency.
store where memorabilia from today's match are now
After all of
available.
that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it and they did.
Many thanks to Jim. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Netherlands against Santos.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Pelé.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yeah. The Netherlands disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And the counter is on. Nedved. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from it.
Plenty to aim at here. Great chance! Goal, the Netherlands! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Hullet. Solar tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. Thuram gets it away. And here's Messi. In with the challenge. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram swung over. And it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Lovely, now then. And he has been fouled there.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. And the shot, bullets!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Thuram. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. Nedved. Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Hullet. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The Netherlands heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rijkaard.
The Netherlands are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved tries to get it clear. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. Driven in. Rodri. Now he's off and running. Stood up well to him there. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
The Netherlands clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
The Netherlands are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
So right back into the action. That's a look and plays it forward. He'll try from distance! That could spell trouble. Real chance! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just one in it now.
The manager must...
Big chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. The Netherlands go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pelé, and he skips past his man. Messi. That'll be a corner. The Netherlands have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Rodri. Forced to go back. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Haaland running with intent. Nedved. Oh, good read. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nedved. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. Now that looks a decent... And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rijkaard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 10, Pelé. Number 25, toda.
And that should get the job done.
Messi.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Great vision. Nedved is in a really good position out wide. He's picked his way through. That has not gone well. Vieira. Neymar. And here's Haaland. He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira clears it away. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he was alert to it. And that is well cleared. Nedved with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And it's Nedved. And this is Cruyff. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. That's going wide left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Haaland. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's managed to get free. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Rafael Leao clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Vieira. The Netherlands clearly now in lead preservation mode. That's a good foray he's making. Spread neatly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. 4 added minutes on the board. Looking for a runner. Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's it. The Netherlands are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Hello, attendees.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
The Netherlands definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.